Well, hi there, everybody. All right, so there's a couple things I want to say before I get into the meat and potatoes of this video. I want to say thank you to all those that are actually watching this and that are sharing it and that are trying to get the word out there. I do need, this is going to be a plea to you guys. We need to get more eyes on this, and I'm going to get in the meat and potatoes of this video, and you're going to see why. Okay, as we already know, SB 978 out of Oregon here was passed through Judiciary Committee on a party line vote. Only Democrats voted for it. Okay, there was no Republicans whatsoever that voted on it and passed it through. Now, the one thing I want to add to that caveat is I want to shed light on is that there's way more people that showed up to testify in opposition against that bill. There was more people, and this is just people that showed up to sign up to testify. There was sure numbers was 5-1. 5 people in opposition to 1 person that was in support. It's in clear numbers. You guys can pull it up. I went to pull it up. I looked at it. Gosh, it was the day after that committee I pulled up because they post the sign-up sheets on there. And I went to go pull it up today because I'm going to go ahead and slide those in on this video. After I'm done here, then you guys will see that, and I'll mention when I do that. I couldn't find it. It wasn't on the bill page. It wasn't where it's supposed to be. There was no link. The only way I was able to find it to get screenshots of it was to go back in my browsing history to go to the link directly. So they got all the regular testimonies still there, but these sign-up sheets weren't there. They were gone. So I don't know if they don't want the light on it or what's going on, but there's something shady going on there. Okay, so just kind of give you guys the numbers on that. Now, the majority of those people that were there, that were in opposition, or in support of the bill, majority of those in support, there wasn't even 3 full pages, and most of them were with groups like Moms Demand Action, Oregon Pediatrics Society, and some group called NPA, DFA, something. Then State Safety Action. Then the Lift Every Voice. I'm reading off a list here, you guys. March for Our Lives, and some of it the handwriting was kind of poor, but it was some church coalition group. Then Gun Owners for Responsible Solutions, Ceasefire, Physicians for Social Responsibility. Anyways, you guys can look at the list. I'm going to go ahead and post them up there. But majority of those, almost all that signed up to testify in support were all groups. I'll give you the numbers. 35 individuals on those sign-up sheets, 35 of those individuals were part of a group. Just a group. Now, you know how many private citizens signed up to testify? 2. 2 regular citizens that were not part of a group whatsoever. 2. So a total of 37 people in support of that bill signed up to testify. Now, let's get to the numbers of the people that were in opposition to that bill. Okay? So, we'll get to that. You know how many people were part of groups that signed up? 9 people. Groups that are like Firearms Policy Coalition, Oregon Firearms Federation. And there was like there's like 5 other groups, and to be honest with you, the initials on there I wasn't familiar with, and I don't got time to look it up right now. Now, private citizens that signed up. Now, keep in mind, it was 13 and a half pages of people that signed up in opposition. Now, it was 177 private citizens. 177 private citizens showed up to testify in opposition of that bill. Take that in. Now, I'm going to put in Kevin. I was there, you guys. I signed up. I was there. That's a small number compared to the people that just showed up just to be there in opposition. That didn't even sign up. So in the sure numbers, there's so much in opposition to this bill that are in support of this bill, and they still passed it out of the committee against the people's will. We got to get the word out there, you guys. I need help. We have to get it out there, or else our rights are going to be gone as we know them. It's a fact. If we don't take action and we don't move on this, it's gone, you guys. I'm going to go over some highlights over here, what this bill does if it goes through. And now keep in mind, you guys, I'm not going to take credit for this. This is easy stuff because I couldn't have done it any better. I'm using off some highlighting points, basically off from Oregon Firearms Rights, organization, and he did it more poignant than I can do it. I'm probably going to elaborate on some of these because these are just highlighted keys. I'll kind of elaborate on a couple, but it's pretty straightforward. You guys, SB 978 was it was created to turn us into criminals, you guys. It was. Virtually all Democrats were the only ones that supported this bill and are supporting this bill. I'm going to put the word out there that OFF is trying to do right now to try to stop this, because this is really the only course of action we have now. Because it's only Democrats that are supporting this bill. The only tool we have is for the Senate Republicans. All of them. The Senate Republicans, only way to stop this is to have them walk out. Yes. To have them walk out. Period. It's courageous, and it's against... they have to be courageous and stand. If they want to help support us, they have to stand and they have to walk out. That's the only way for us to defeat this, you guys, period. I can't put it any more plainly. If they don't do it, our gun rights are gone as we know them. They are gone. You just got to take 5 minutes of your time. 5. Contact the Senate Republicans and tell them to walk out. Tell them they need to walk out when it comes time to vote. That you have to, you guys. It's so I'm going to get to the highlights, you guys. It's going to turn us into criminals. You'll be a criminal if you own a gun older that's never had a serial number. You'll be a criminal if you don't lock up your gun. You'll be a criminal if you do lock up your gun. Even if they steal the gun and they locked it up and they defeated the lock, they defeated the safe, however they defeated it, and they still stole your gun, and they use it in a crime, the way this bill's worded, they still go after you. You still become a criminal. No matter what. Somebody gets their hands on your gun and does something bad with it, you're responsible. Jeez. I don't see them going after making people that get in car accidents, kill people, on accident, making them responsible. It can go on and on with, the analogies on that. But come on, it's stupid. It's stupid to make somebody responsible for something somebody else did. You'll be a felon if you drive near a public building with a firearm. That's a fact, because the law is so vague. It's not even, there's no defined of public building or what. Set aside of, the people being able to make the choice. How are you supposed to know where it's allowed, where it's not allowed? It's probably because they're able to make the choice themselves. It's so vague. It's just meant to turn us into criminals, or to make us so worried of breaking the law that we just don't carry at all. What's the ultimate goal here? And just to sum it up, you can go to prison for up to 5 years just for picking up a friend and family member from the airport. Take that in. It doesn't get any more egregious than that. You'll be a criminal if you ever built a firearm at home. If you're in possession of one right now, once this law passes. In short, you'll be a criminal if you virtually do anything normal law-abiding gun owners do. You guys, it is plain and simple. The time is short. Oregon Republican senators, if they don't walk out and deny the Democrats their quorum that they'll need to pass this law, we have little chance of saving any of our gun rights here in Oregon. Little at all. Take this moment now. Contact the Oregon Senate Republicans and tell them to walk out. Tell them to walk out. Share this video, you guys. I'm going to annotate the sign-up sheets on there to show you how, just for people that signed up. And that's not even including the people that submitted testimony. Even people that submitted testimony way outnumber the people that are in support. The people that are opposed are way higher than the people that are in support, just in written testimony alone itself. I'm not going to sit up there, you guys, because there's way too many to go through to annotate here. But I am going to put the sign-up sheet in here, which you guys should have already seen, to show how far that we outnumbered them. We got to get the word out there, you guys. We have to stop this bill in its tracks. If we don't, here's the problem that we have, you guys, and this is where I need the help from you, is that we need to get the word out there. Share this video. Get it noticed. I don't care. Share this with the senators. I don't care. I'm putting my face out there against all odds to say, let's stop this. I started this channel. It gave me enough motivation going, it's gone too far. It's gone too far. And we're about to lose everything. Everything that we hold dear. Get the word out there. It just takes a couple minutes of your time. Let's stop this in its tracks. Again, thanks you guys. Now remember, we are the protectors of our own freedoms. Stay vigilant and stay active.